Okay, welcome everybody. Here we are for some strength training. We're going to get warmed up first. Today we're going to do balance and strength. March wide. So we'll either go back and forth between balance and strength, or we'll do the same we'll do them at the same time. Balance and strength at the same time. Hamstring curl, bicep curl. And shoulders up. Roll the shoulders. Toe touch, reach up. Rotate. Stretch your back out. Reach up and over, spread the fingers. Make a fist, punch across. And heel touch, comb the hair. In and out with the hands. And roll your hips around. And other direction. Forward and back. Reaching up and over. And other side. All right, excellent. So let's go. A lot of this is going to be standing because we're going to do balance and strength together. So let's go ahead and get the band out, and we're going to start with chest press. So we're going to do chest press, and also you have lots of options. You could do all of this seated and just do the arms part, not the balance part, that sort of a thing. So if it's not good for you to be tied up with your band and balancing at the same time, then I wouldn't recommend it. So maybe just balance if that's not good, or just do this part. Okay, so we're going to start with balancing on one foot and just chest pressing. We're going to do about 10 on each leg. Excellent. We'll try the other side. Nice and slow when you come back with the band. When your hands come back. Exhale out. Inhale back. Excellent. Now take the band out of there, and we're going to do a pull down. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to come down, pull it down, and then just come up, balance for a second, pull it down, balance on the other side, and just go back and forth about a second or whatever you can do. So you don't have to follow my pace. Just keep going back and forth. Pull it down, squat, balance. One more each side. And relax. Good. Let's go ahead and take the band and put the palms up like this. Elbows will be in close to the body. We're going to put one foot in front of the other. So tandem balance. Again, if it's not good for you to be holding on and balancing at the same time, just do one or the other. Elbows in, going out. And what we're going to do is look at one hand and then look at the other to work your balance more. And just go back and forth. One more each side. Excellent. So let's repeat that. So we'll start with the chest press, balancing on one foot if you prefer. See what you can do. About 10 reps. And just keep trying. If you lose your balance, just pick it back up. 4 more. Excellent. Other side, 10 more reps. Excellent. All right, next we're going to do some rowing. We'll go ahead and have a seat for that. We won't be balancing. So put it underneath your feet, like we usually do here. You want it underneath the middle of the foot, cross the handles, and row it back. Exhale when you pull back. And don't go too fast coming forward. Slow it down. 6 more. Good, then alternating sides, looking back behind you. One more each side. Good, and then just relax for a second. Take a little break, about 10 seconds, we'll say. And you might just take a deep breath. One more breath. Okay, let's go back to that row. We got 15 more of them. Three more. Excellent. Alternate sides, looking behind you. Last 2. Excellent. All right, go ahead and take the band out of there. And we're going to stand up again. Another balance one. You can do this one seated if you want to just do that, or standing without the balance. We're going to put it underneath one foot in the middle of the shoe. Make sure it's underneath that shoe. You don't want it to slip out and hit you in the face. We're going to be curling on this side. So make sure it's underneath your foot completely. Now you can start there. Then if you want to work harder, you can pick that foot up and work your balance at the same time. So give me about, let's say, 15 of these on one side. You could also pick the leg up each time. That's a little easier. Or hold it the whole time. A little harder. About 6 more. Good. And you can change how intense it is just by having it be, we're going to switch sides here. Can change the intensity by having it be tighter or easier or longer. And here we go. Find your spot, test it out a little bit. We do about 15 of these. Four more. Good. And then we're going to move on to triceps. So we're kind of following the basic 5 areas of the body: chest, back, triceps, biceps, all the basics. So we're going to have the arm nice and tight here before you press it down. Palm faces down. And then if you want to add to it, balance on the opposite foot. I'm going to go ahead and do about 12 of these. Exhale as you press down. Perfect. All right, then we have the other side. Find your spot there. Make it tight. Six more. Good. And then we go underneath the foot again. We're just going to repeat the bicep curl. You can balance if you like. You could sit if you like. And here we go. Find your spot there. Make sure it doesn't hit you in the face. Make sure it's underneath that foot real good. Exhale up. Inhale down. 5 more. All right, other side. Three more. Excellent. All right, then we go back to triceps over the shoulder. Find that spot. Palm faces down, grab on across the body, and balance if you want to. You might try balancing on the same foot this time. So let's change it up, see if it feels any different. Three more. Good. Other side. I don't know if it feels any different with the opposite foot. Maybe a little harder. Four more. Perfect. All right, let's move on to weights. We're going to start with core first. We're going to have a seat with the weights. So scoop my chair over here. All we're going to do is sit forward pretty far and just coming back and forth. Inhale back, exhale forward. Good, just keep going there. So the core is important for balance. When you're balancing, you activate the core. So it's good to work. We're going to do this one, and then we're going to work the boat pose a little bit. Good. Now for the boat pose, you could just sit here with your arms. I'm sorry, just going to do one leg up. Now, if you're younger, more advanced, no back issues, super tough back, then you could just put both legs up. But oftentimes for seniors, that's not the best bet. So I'm just going to put one leg up, and then we're going to open up and back while we do this. Working our chest a tiny bit. About 10 each side. Good. And I'll give you a little break from that. We're going to do a reverse fly. So we'll do just the opposite, leaning forward and going back. Working your back muscles. Good. And then we'll go back to that boat pose on the other side now. Opening up just a little bit. Five more. Good. Let's go back to center and we'll repeat all those. So sit forward quite a bit on your chair and just sitting back and forth, working the abs. One more time for all of those. One more. Excellent. All right, then we got the boat pose to the side, one leg up. Open up as you lean back slightly. You're just holding the position while you're opening up and closing with your arms. It's like a chest fly, holding this position. 6 more. And relax. Good, then we come back to center. Our break is this, reverse fly. Drive the elbows up. Imagine string just attached to your elbows, pulling them up. One more. Excellent. All right, back to the boat pose. So here we go, other side, opening up. 1. We'll go to about 12 here. 2. This is 6. All right, one more for extra credit. Let's go ahead and come back to center and we're going to stand up. Let's get rid of one weight. And I'm going to move my chair over to the side, just have it close by. Now, if you want to, you could probably use 2 weights in one hand, but the shoulders aren't that strong anyway. So it's probably best to use a lightweight anyhow. So here we go. What we're going to do is kick to the side. When you come down, don't touch the ground if you can. If you need to, touch the ground, but otherwise just try to not quite touch and balance. All right. I'm just holding. I'm going up with both at the same time. 2 more. All right, I'm just going to switch sides. It's good to lean towards something just in case. And try to hold it, not touch the foot to the ground. Good. And then we're just gonna, well, let's set the weight down for now. Set it on your chair. We're gonna kick back next. And you could again try not to touch the foot to the floor and just go back. All right. One more. Good. Yeah, if you have to touch like I did just then feel free. It's okay. Just try your best. Good. And then we're going to go forward with it. Same kind of thing, just forward. Maybe working the knees a little more, keeping it stiff. Two more. Good. All right, other side. Just balance the best you can. One more. Excellent. All right, let's repeat that. So pick up that dumbbell again and kicking to the side as you lift it, not touching if you can. Last 2, about 10 of them. It'll really work the supporting leg too, the leg that's down on the ground. Other side. So you might be feeling that in the hips, working those legs. Perfect. And then we'll do the kickback. I'm just going to set my weight down. We're done with the weights for now. And so let's do the kickback next. Not quite touching. Good. Other side. And then forward with the leg. Good. Other side. All right, I think that's good. Let's go ahead and get the ball out. And we got a couple more exercises, and then we'll close up. If you don't have a ball, just something to grab would be handy. We are going to go with, first of all, up to the balls of the feet. And you're going to be up to the balls of the feet and twisting the ball. Just grab and twist like you're twisting the top onto a jar, working your grip strength at the same time. And take it back the other way. Still balancing. And other side with the hand. Other direction. And then last we have the Warrior 3 or drinking bird. And what you're gonna do is take the ball, touch it to the chair, and then come back. Be careful, maybe holding the ball isn't the best idea for you. Do what's best for you. Touch, and then come back. All right, do that about 10 times. There's 3. Nice and slow. That's 6. Last 2. Excellent. And then we'll try the other side. And you could do it touching this part here. If you're having a tough time, just touch the upper part of your chair. Give me 5 more. Excellent. All right, let's go back up to the balls of the feet and twisting the top onto the jar. Take it the other direction. So we're just going to repeat those 2 and then we'll stretch out. And other side. Still balancing up on those balls of the feet. Twist the ball the other direction. And last, drinking bird. About 10 reps on each side. Here's 5. Two more. Good, we'll try the other side now. Just be careful, it's not always easy. You don't want to fall. If you feel yourself losing your balance when you get to start, you could always just stop. Let's do 5 more. And relax. Excellent job. Go ahead and set the ball up. We're going to start with a couple standing stretches first, and then we'll go ahead and have a seat and finish with our stretches. Go ahead and put one leg back, pushing into the heel, bending the front leg, and take a couple deep breaths. Stretching your calf muscles. Okay, go ahead and switch sides, other foot. And then walk your legs back, downward dog. You're gonna hold here, taking a couple deep breaths. And feet together, back to center, reaching up and over. And other side. And last for the standing, we're going to face away from the chair. It could be even just sideways or even turn to the chair. And you reach back, you grab the chair and kind of pull yourself around, twisting. So you might not have to go too far, but just pull yourself around all the way around. Take a couple deep breaths. And then other side. Okay, so let's go ahead and have a seat, and we're going to stretch the hamstrings. And we're going to do that by putting the leg out. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Show you over here. Lean forward, back straight, and just take a couple breaths. Go a little further. Okay, rotate your ankle. Other direction. Point and flex. And other leg out. Deep breath in. Enjoy the stretch, taking a couple nice breaths. Okay, rotate that ankle. Other direction. And point and flex. Okay, so we're going to face the side now. And one leg back. Reaching up with the same hand as the leg that's back. Take a couple deep breaths. And back to center. Inner thigh stretch. Leaning forward with your back straight. Go to one side. And other side, just taking some deep breaths for each of these. And then we're going to put this leg back. Reach up with the same hand. And back to center. Rotations, just twisting here, looking behind you. And then we have the other side. And last is the triceps, pushing the elbow back and straightening up the upper body here. Take 2 breaths. Other side. All right, 2 more deep breaths here. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. Inhale, reach up. And exhale. All right, thank you everybody for joining me once again. And keep working on that balance. Remember that you could always, or you should always practice your balance, probably 30 seconds twice 2 sets, 30 seconds, just standing on one leg every day, pretty much.